Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm back with another banger on the channel, and today we're going to be using the miner and we're going to be explaining why it is really good in the current state of Clash Royale and how you can use it effectively. And we're going to be using it with this 2.9 elixir hog cycle deck today and seeing if we can catch some W's at my highest trophy rank that I've ever been. So we'll go miner on the right side of the lane. One good thing about it is it's really good if you get it in your starting hand, just like I did. You can get some free chip damage on your opponent's tower, and you can build up really nice pushes. So we'll go with the Tesla right here to counter that skeleton barrel, and it'll also do a pretty good job against the Inferno Dragon. And we do have a nice level advantage of our cards against this guy's troops. He's using a level 11 Tombstone. So hopefully we can take the W right here. It's looking good. We're up against Daniel. And let's go for a Valkyrie right here so we can take care of those skeletons. Expecting maybe a we'll see. He does use the hero wizard. Okay, that's what I was going to say. I was expecting the Mega Knight, just based off of how this guy's deck is looking. We'll go Skeletons, Musketeer, Ice Spirit, and Log right here, helping out against all of his stuff. And his Mega Knight is going to get a little bit of damage on our Musketeer, but we're able to take care of his Mega Knight overall. But of course, with the OP heroes, he's able to get some damage on the tower like that. I think I have the hero wizard. I'm not quite sure. I still haven't really invested at all any time or effort into using them because kind of boycotting that about Clash Royale, as a lot of other content creators are doing as well. Most people don't really see the point of adding those heroes to the game. And honestly, yeah, it did definitely make the game a little bit worse. So here we go with the Valkyrie. Valkyrie does a really good job against the Skeleton Barrel, helping out and also distracting that Inferno Dragon so that it doesn't get any hits on our tower. That's good stuff. He's going with another hero wizard in the back right there, and then we'll just counter that with a miner once our musketeer locks on. Here we can get a really nice juicy log out of all of that. And then now we're going to go with the miner up top, and then we'll go with a Valkyrie as well. And we should be able to take care of his wizard, which is the most important thing. And then we can go Tesla, Ice Spirit, Musketeer, and that should do enough to counter his push right here. Let's see if we can. We got to go Skeletons up top against that Inferno Dragon. Let's get a lot of goblin damage because this guy's just kind of spamming right now. But those skeletons won't do anything. Nice, we do get some minor damage on the tower, guys. As you guys can see, that has been the best card so far for us. And once that jumps, we go Tesla right here on the right side, sort of pausing that, and taking out that Mega Knight pretty easily. Now he is going for our other lane, which I'm not worried about. We'll go with the Valkyrie right here, and then we'll go with an Ice Spirit to stop that Inferno Dragon from taking our tower. And then we'll go in with a little bit of a push right here. He does use his Tombstone, which is awesome. And nice, it doesn't even spawn the other one. So we have a nice push right here. We should be able to get some minor damage on his tower. As our... Ooh, he does defend. Okay, he barely gets that off. Go with the Valkyrie right here. That should be able to counter his goblins. Let's see. Nice. So we're able to spend a lot less elixir right there. And then hopefully that Ice Spirit does enough. We hit the Divine Spell on the tower. So take the W. So we almost beat that dude. We got too much damage on his left tower. If we were able to get that on his right tower, that would have been a W. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. Drop a like, subscribe down below if you're new. And we'll go with a Valkyrie right here to get that Evo cycle in the back. And he's going with a Golem. Interesting. Okay, level 15 Golem. This is going to be tough. So we'll go Musketeer right lane. And we'll see if he plays a lot of Elixir. If so, we'll go with a Hog Rider in the left lane. He goes with Zappies, so not much we can do there. We'll go Tesla. We'll do Ice Spirit as well. And I think a log would be pretty decent right now. We'll go with a Valkyrie once those get to the first hits off, and then we'll go Musketeer as well, helping out against those Golemites. nice, guys. We are going to full counter his push right there pretty easily. Alright, now we can just go skeletons right up top, and then musketeer. Hopefully that targets the mini P.E.K.K.A. If not, we're gonna have to bring that over once again. There we go. Now we'll be able to take out that mini P.E.K.K.A. pretty easily. So he does only get 500 damage with all that elixir he spent. And next time he plays that golem, we'll be sure to go in with a hog rider pretty aggressively. We're able to get enough damage against those zappies to where we don't have to do anything, and then we'll just set up our Evo Valkyrie in the back here and then follow it up with a hog rider right behind, and that should be able to get a bunch of damage against our opponent Graham. Alright, when's he gonna go for that golem? Alright, we'll go in a little bit, nothing crazy. Just happy that he doesn't have that Mega Knight like the last opponent did. We've been playing against so many Mega Knights recently, it's crazy. And nice, okay, we get a really good offense right there, actually. Great value out of the Valkyrie and the Musketeer. Oh, nice, and the Musketeer stays alive for an additional 2 hits. Here we're going to go Ice Spirit to bring those over, and then we'll go with a Tesla as well. Now with really elite defense, countering his entire push right there. We have a 500 damage lead at this point. Going in with the Musketeer, now we are going to go in with the Hog Rider as well, because he used that golem. Nice, okay, he uses his Evo Royal Ghost. Hopefully we can get one more. Okay, nice, we do get one more important hit right there. We'll go with the Log to take care of the Evos, and then we'll go with the Tesla right here, so we don't need to do all that much work. And then let's do a Miner to start chipping away at that golem. We'll do a Valkyrie so we can tank those skeleton dragons. He might break through here because of his ability. Let's see if we can defend this. We're going to go with a Tesla to push back all of his troops. And he does take our tower. In double elixir, if you're playing against Golem, it is literally impossible to defend that if they're using all their troops. And I probably was a little bit aggressive with that Hog Rider right there. So let's at least catch one W right here. We got Vivid for the final game from the Greeks. Let's do a Miner Hog Rider Ice Spirit to start this one off. Try to catch him off guard. And nice, we do get a lot of damage to start this one. And Hog Rider, nice. Okay, perfect. That was really worth it. We'll go with the Log right here to take care of all of his stuff. And maybe we'll get our Tesla ready. Yeah, we'll set up a Tesla right now. Nice. Tower targets the bats. That's extremely clutch. So we don't have to worry about that. That was just a waste of elixir from him. And we have a 1500 damage lead already. Now we can go with a Musketeer right here. So we don't take that much skeleton damage. And okay, that's good stuff. He goes with a cannon cart in the back. And maybe we can just go with a Miner. Hopefully this Musketeer just sits down that cannon. No, not quite. He does counter that pretty easily. We'll go Valkyrie right here. And probably don't even need to go Hog Rider. Yeah, we'll just do a Log, and then we'll go Hog Rider. Of course, that mortar would get a ton of damage on the tower if we just left it. And we can get a nice little counter push out of it at the same time. So yeah, Hog Rider does get 2 or 3 hits on the tower. Wasn't really paying attention, and we got a little tie game right now. So now we gotta lock in against this dude. Make sure that he doesn't get any unnecessary damage on our tower. We know how to defend his deck at this point. We know how to attack his deck as well. And we're getting some nice Miner chip on the tower, guys. Another great thing about the Miner is the amount of chip you can get. We'll go Musketeer right here. Great defense setup. And alright, we'll go with the Tesla. Since this guy's going pretty aggressive with his mortar, we'll go Valkyrie right up top as well. And okay, Tesla does tank for us pretty well. And we should be able to get to that, or that mortar, my bad. Let's see. Alright, those are going to go down. Nice, we were able to counter that really easily. Hog Rider almost gets a hit on the tower, but not quite. We'll go Skeletons up top, Musketeer down low, and we should only take like 200 damage right there. Alright, since he went with that very far in the back, we'll go Hog Rider, Evo, Valkyrie, and Miner to hopefully finish this guy off. Nice, he doesn't distract with the mortar, and we're able to get a ton of Valkyrie value, and the mortar goes down. That should be GG right there. We'll go with the Evo Tesla right here to counter that, and then a nice log that will be able to get all of his troops, and we'll keep him back with the Valkyrie right there, and the Tesla is still chipping away, as well as that mortar getting taken out. Good thing is the mortar did not target our tower, and we get our miner on defense. We play a little bit of defense with the miners occasionally, and we catch a W in the third game. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like. Daily Clash Royale on this channel, guys. Peace.